Good afternoon, everybody. Pretty nice day out today. Getting about to the end of the good weather. It's going to get back in the 90s again before too long. So I decided to go ahead and break out one of my last pellet rifles I got. This is the Gamo Big Cat Whisper in 17. This one will reach a claimed velocity of 1,300 feet per second with the lightweight fancy ammo. Say on average, using your common Crossman lead pellets, you're probably going to get about 900 to 1,000 out of it. Coincidentally, this one is the only one, the scope that it came with has to this day still stayed true. All the other ones I've ever got, they've all, within the first couple months of using them, pretty much had to throw the scopes away. But so far, so good on this one. So hopefully I didn't jinx it. We'll knock on wood about that. All right. Now, like I've mentioned with the other pellet rifles and pistol, these are pretty good for varmints. If you're taking care of rodent problems, and with ones that can get up to the higher velocities like these, you can take smaller game like raccoons, possums, things of that nature. Definitely birds. So it's one of them deals where this can be somewhat of a food getter, squirrels and rabbits and the like. And ammo cost is pretty low. You can stock up on it as much as you can buy and store away. And given the ammo tin size and the counts you get in them, quite a few shots. You get 250 just in this little tin right here. All right, guys. Now we're going to do like we did always. Last few times we did this, we're going to set up some cans at some different ranges, and we're going to see this thing get put to work. So stick with me. Now this one too, it has a safety in front of the trigger. The safety is on. This one you have to push up to fire, back down for safe. And cocking procedure for the break barrel, pretty simple. Give it a little tap. This one here is about 20-30 pound brake force. All right, now you take your pellet, as always. We're going to load it right there in the whole barrel. Give it a little gentle push. Make sure it's good and flush. Gently. You don't want to rack these back into place too hard. It's actually not good on them. There she clicks. We do know safety's on. She is ready to fire. So we'll guys about 12 paces out for the first target here. And I'll adjust the camera so you guys can get a zoomed in shot of the can. Alrighty, fellas, here we go. And ladies, let's get posted up here. Not much of a challenge with a scope on it, however. I'll go retrieve that and we'll take a little look at her. There we go, guys. Good pass through. Fortunately, my little water reservoir, I had to fill these up with water out here, is bone dry like everything else. So we did shoot an empty can. But yeah, that was pretty hard impact. Even dented the can in pretty good. All right, our next target there is approximately 30 yards out, which is, as far as taking a small animal with this thing, you're getting kind of close to its limitations unless you're talking about a bird. But you got to be able to hit the target to take it, so let's give it a try. And that's potentially one dead squirrel right there. So I'll go, I'll go grab that target real quick, and we'll see what damage we did. Another good dent. Ripped out excellent. Now, mind you, I just realized the pellets I'm using aren't exactly the hunting grade pellets. The ones I'm firing are actually specifically target shoot pellets. So that it kind of explains the dent because they're not really like a pointed pellet. So I imagine with a pointed pellet that pass through be a lot cleaner. Still not too bad, especially for a pellet that's not exactly designed for that. All right, guys, got this little block of wood out there. This is back to the 12 paces range, and I'm just going to hit it. I did went and grab some dome pellets. They're still not hunting grade pellets, but they should do a little better on penetration. So we're going to shoot that and just kind of see what it looks like and how far it goes in the wood. All right, guys, there's our hole. Now I can't see the pellet, but I do know for a fact that it went in there. Let's start removing some wood here. Maybe we can find it. Oh, that went in there pretty deep. I did not expect it to actually go that deep in there. Well, thus far, we got that much of that blade going into that wood. Get something a little more smaller and probe around in there. At least get an idea of where the piece of lead actually is. A loose little chunk of wood in there I was trying to get out, but all right, I think that might be it right there. So we're looking at somewhere in that neighborhood of penetration in the piece of pine, which is pretty impressive. That's dag near, I'd say at least a half inch, if not over a half inch. Well, there you have it, guys. Pretty impressed with this one. This is one of the better ones I've had, to be honest with you, of all the ones I've bought in the last 8 years. I kind of can definitely say I like this one the best. It's been the most accurate. And then again, like I said, the fact that the scope it came with actually is still holding up. It shoots pretty hard. This one was actually made with hunting in mind. And if you get a decent scope for this, learn how to properly shoot brick barrel pellet rifles, this one here can actually serve you quite well, especially if you got a lot of rodent problems. You can do a lot of pesting with this thing. And then, like I said, this one can actually put a little bit of food on your table when you're dealing with small game. So for, the survivalists and the preppers, and even if you just want to, it's a pretty good tool to have. So with that, guys, I thank you very kindly for watching. I'll see y'all soon in another video.